Hi there everyone, in the workshop today. Today I'm working on a small side project, and that side project includes one piece of 6mm cast acrylic and a nice piece of wood. So if you would like to see what these two pieces of material turn into, let's move on down to the machines. Now we have the piece of wood down to size on the thickness, and I've secured it directly to my CNC's spoil board using the blue tape and CA glue method. I've also put extra clamps in because I have had it whereby I've been nearly 90% of the way through a job and I've only used blue tape and CA glue, and it's actually, the project has actually come off of the spoil board and ruined the whole project. So as far as I'm concerned, the more clamps the better. Okay, so that's the machining on the CNC completed. Let's just get this, what now looks like a box, removed. Let's see how well the CA glue and blue tape has held up. I normally use a scraper to get it off the bed. Yep, not done too bad. So there is the finished machine box. As with any woodworking product, there's now a lot of sanding, but I won't bore you with that stage, so we'll just skip over the sanding and I'll be back soon. So now I'm just finishing the box off with some walnut stain, just to protect it and also give the box a little bit of character. I should be applying 2 coats of this stain. Once it's dry, I will be rubbing it back very lightly, just to get rid of all the sort of like minute hairs that stand up on a wood grain when it gets wet. And then just to finish it off, I will be adding some of my own in-house made beeswax. After finishing machining and sanding the box base, I give it 2 coats of walnut stain and I've let it dry overnight. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just knock the surface back slightly and then give it a coat of my in-house homemade beeswax finish. I'm just using a very fine grade sander just to knock it back. I don't want to go on too hard. Now I've given the box a light sanding all over, I'm now going to apply some of my own beeswax finish. There, and that's the bottom of the box, ready for the next stage. This is the piece of acrylic that I engraved in the Monport 65 Reno CO2 laser. So let's have a look and see how it came out. Just get the protective covering off. Okay, so here we go. So there is the engraving. I'll just give it a quick clean up and I'll be right back. I've given the acrylic a quick clean up. Let's just have a look, see how deep the engrave actually went. So I don't know if you can see that, but the engraving went down at least 3mm into the acrylic, which is quite a good depth. So now finally, let's bring the two pieces together. As you may have noticed, I have magnets in both halves. I wasn't going to film that because the first time I put magnets into something, I put them all the wrong way around. So then we'll just drop that on there. And that's what the finished product looks like. Pretty impressive. The detail on the engraving is absolutely fantastic.